As the movie begins, we see a girl named Magnum. He also had a daughter named Sion. She left Fluff Pine and came to London because her husband had remarried and wanted to kill her. Now she had moved to London, but she did not have a residence certificate here. And she needed money to get the certificate here, which she didn't have, so she works at people's houses to support her daughter and get the certificate. And so she used to work in different houses undercover from the police. And he also had a friend here who used to get him work in different houses. One day she got him work in a house where he had to take care of an old man. Wherever she went, she would keep her daughter sewn hidden there. Now the elder man's niece comes to him and she tells him that you stay here permanently and I will give you $1,000 a week. Now she had found a place to hide, and within 2 months she would raise enough money to get the certificate. Now she hides her daughter in a bag and takes her to her room and tells her that you must not be mischievous at all, and whenever you are the niece of this old man you have to hide in this closet. His niece was named Catherine. Catherine goes about her job. Now the Magnum cleans the whole house very well. Sion had come out of her room. She starts talking to her mother. Meanwhile we see that it was evening time and Catherine had also returned home. Upon hearing Catherine's voice, Magnum hides the seawool under the table and sends Catherine away after distracting her. Now C1 leaves and goes to the old man's room. As Catherine enters the old man's room, C1 hides under the bed. Now Catherine gives medicine to her uncle and one of the capsules falls under the bed. She picks up the capsule and looks at it, but as Catherine reaches down to take the capsule, C1 holds the capsule out and grabs it. After Catherine returns to her room, she tells her mom that the wax capsules are sleeping capsules. But Magnum doesn't believe his words. She tells him, "How do you know, Mom? I saw the same capsules where we used to work earlier." Now Magnum goes back to the house where she looks over there and it's really sleeping medicine. She replaces all of his medications with other medications that make this elderly person slowly recover. Now that he has grown up, Adami has recovered enough. He starts playing with his daughter too. One day he asks Magnum, "You don't seem to be from this city. Where are you from?" Magnum says, "I'm from the Philippines. My husband wanted to kill me, so I ran away and came here, and I don't even have a certificate to live here." She also tells him that I don't even have a resident visa here. And I am secretly working here. As soon as I get the money I will get the residence certificate here. The old man tells him that you don't get tensed at all. I will help you. You just have to be my caretaker, to which Magnum is happy. But Magnum was surprised that this grown man was so good. Why was his niece giving him sleeping pills to make him slowly go comatose and die? When Catherine returns home a few days later, she is shocked to see the old man and is quite frightened. He puts Catherine in front of his seat and tells Magnum to leave. He says to Catherine, "You tried to kill me, but look, I am perfectly safe." Gatry says, "You are not a good person at all. Because of you my mom died, my dad died, and you took all our property in your name." But the old man says to him, "Whatever happens, it doesn't matter. You tried to kill me, but I will give you a place to stay in my house." Now he joins forces with the superhuman CE1 to repeatedly harm it, which it has become very fed up with. C1 used to mix something in his shampoo and sometimes in his face wash, which caused his hair to burn and his skin to become infected. Now she calls Magnum to her and says, "You didn't do good at all. He is a very bad person." She also shows him in a glass coffin here to the caretaker who was his first taker and who beat him quite badly and placed him inside the coffin. But Catherine tells him, "Take this money and get out of here. I don't need you. I will take my own revenge." Now that grown man listens to their words. He calls the police and traps Magnum, and the police take Magnum away. But he tells C1 that I will help you get wax out of jail. Don't get tensed at all. Now the old man makes C1 a poison injection that he injects into Catherine, which shuts Catherine's brain and renders her unconscious. Savon comes back to the old man and says to him, "Now get my mom out of jail." But he starts cursing her. Sohn tells her that you are not a good person at all, which angers the big man, and he proceeds to kill her and she runs away. She goes to a room and hides, and the old man also follows her into that room. She throws a big wardrobe at him. There was also a lamp next to the wardrobe which fell on the floor and caught fire everywhere, so Catherine rushes C1 out of the house. Now the whole house catches fire and the old man also dies due to burns in this fire. Now Catherine makes a residence certificate for Magnum and gets him out of jail, and the movie ends here. If you like our explanation, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.